Hi guys, I thought I would get on here and I'm going to do a three-part series because I just can't get it all in one, and I want to be able to talk about it without feeling like I'm being rushed. And then no one's rushing me, just no one wants to sit down and listen to a 40-minute video of me just talking. So anyway, I have decided that I need to teach myself how to have good habits, how to create good habits, how to discipline myself. Um, this month has been a struggle all the way around. I'm not gonna lie, mentally, physically, house-wise. I have really had to fight this month, and the other months have been kind of easier for me. So it's time to buckle down and put in my shoes on and let's go, because I cannot fail at this. I cannot express to you how much I really cannot fail at this. I want my life back, not just mentally and physically. I want my home to feel like a home. I want to be able to contribute and have money coming in, income coming in, help in the household. And right now, I am not anywhere near any of it. So I have got to get disciplined, and I'm tired of coming on here and keep saying I'm going to do, I'm going to do, I'm going to do. This is not I'm going to do. This is I am doing. And I sat down last night, like, how can I do this? And I listed everything I want to change, what habits I want to have. And I realized I need to give myself a kind of like I don't know if you want to call it a schedule, but daily I have to write out tasks and I have to complete those tasks. And I'm going to be doing a 21-day challenge for, I have 3 different parts: my mental and physical. And then my second category is getting my home to feel like my house that I live in, I should say, feel like a home to me, where I'm not embarrassed if somebody comes over unexpectedly and visits, because right now I'd be devastated. There's only very few people that come to my house, very few. I'm talking 5 and nobody else. And it's very selfish of me. This hit hard when we had a very dear friend, and I think I talked about this on the video, in another video. Dear friend from, he was coming back home. He grew up here. He went to school with Jason. He lives in Louisiana now, and he was coming back for a visit, and he was gonna come over here, and Jason invited him over here, and I freaked out. I had a mental breakdown, basically, and we had to end up meeting in a different location, another friend's house, and then we went out for dinner from there. I don't like that. I'm gonna cry. It's incredibly selfish of me, and I understand that, so please don't call me selfish. I know it was selfish, but if you have mental health issues, you'll understand that I just could not cope. I could not cope. I could not sleep. I could not do anything. I was just like a zombie, just worrying, how am I going to get this all cleaned up in time? And when I talked to him about it, he was fine. He understood. But it's selfish. It's not just selfish to do it to him. It was selfish to Jason, that he can't have whoever he chooses to come over because of me. And it's selfish to me. I rob myself of it too. And it's like, I can't have it anymore. So it's time to really work on this, and knowing that next year at this time life is going to be better, because I'm giving myself until July 4th. Well, I'm going to do it a year from now, so by July 4th we're going to have a celebration. That's my hope, is that we can have guests over here for the 4th of July. We're hopefully we'll have a grill. We have a perfect location to have a cookout, and it just hurts me that I can't do it like I want to. So that's what my plan is for. Each one I'm going to have a different one. Today I'm going to talk about the health and mental. Tomorrow I will do a video about what I'm going to plan on doing for the challenge for my 21-day cleanup. And then the next day is going to be the 21-day challenge for the staying focused, get on schedule for working my business. And what am I going to do to try to get my business noticed and growing on living on a low income, can't afford to go out and have advertisements and all that stuff. So today, what am I going to do? My 21-day challenge is water, because that's something that I'm really fighting with right now. I feel that my eating part is pretty much under control. I'm not saying it's perfect, but I don't feel out of control with it. I think when I'm drinking soda is not helping the sugar cravings, even though it's diet soda, but it's just, I don't know how to explain it. I just know that my body needs water. bottom line, I think I could lose more. I could be more consistent in losing because overall my eating is right on track. I've had some rough times and it's been a fight to get to eat right. I not like it. I want it to get it to the way it was a couple months ago, where it's just a little, even last month, where it's just so natural. And even though it's still natural, I found myself slipping a little bit, and I refuse to go backwards because I'm at that 25-pound mark that I fight with, and that usually I quit at, and that's not an option. But I'm also not losing consistently like I want to, and I know part of it, one, is my water, and two, obviously, is my moving. I need to move more. So my 21-day challenge for right now, is I must drink 32 ounces of water a day. Now, I'm going to show you this. It's something I've worked on already, but I have to have anions. I cannot drink plain water. That's something that I realize is a trigger for me when I try to force myself to drink plain water. It's too plain. I don't know how to explain this. I know it's not supposed to have a taste, but I think that's the problem. I have texture issues. I used to, actually, when I was growing up, I went to therapy for it. There are certain things I just can't keep down, let's say. And water is, I have a horrible time with it. But if you put something in it with it for a taste, then I'm fine. And I don't know if it's psychological. I mean, I think it is obviously psychological, but I want to know why. Probably because all my life I've struggled. My mom always struggled to get me to drink anything else, but couldn't drink soda when I was little. That was something that only on special occasions. Drink a lot of Kool-Aid, which is probably something she shouldn't, but she did the best she could do. So this is an add-on, but it's not with aspartame, it's with stevia. So it's the only way I can get myself to drink the water. I mean, I've tried just regular fruit in the water, and I cannot stand it because I want something sweet or sugary, whatever you want to call it. I don't like just plain fruit in it. I have tried and tried and tried with all different flavors, and I just can't. I hate saying I can't, but it's just, it messes with my texture issues. So this is, I have to have 32 ounces of water a day. This is what I've got so far, and it's already 3:30. See, this, even with this, I still struggle, but I'm determined to have this all gone before tonight, before I go to bed. I know that I'm supposed to have more than that, but 32 ounces is 4 cups of water, and I was getting in 0. So baby steps, and obviously if I start doing really well, and then 21, I will up that obviously to. My goal is 64 ounces a day, at the very least. I would love to get up to 10 cups a day, like 80 ounces, I think that is. But let's just baby steps. So, and I like it to be the only thing I drink for the most part. And I would like to have soda just be out of my house again, and just on occasion when we have special occasions, and then that be it. So that is my goal. I have to build that habit. So there's no excuses. So how am I going to hold myself accountable? That was how I was asking myself. First, I have a check mark, a task that I'm right now every night that I have to get done the next day. That's how I'm going to keep on track of things. But for my challenge, I'm going to be, I showed you now, but I will probably take a picture of it before I take any more. And I'm going to try to, at the end of the day, prove that I drank it all. This does take a little trust. I hope you all have learned that I'm a very honest person. Even when it was hard for me to be honest, I'm honest. So you'll just have to have faith, because I don't want to tell you every time I take a sip, I take a picture. But I want to be more active on social media. So I will be putting this up on my social media. I don't know if it will be consistently on all of them, but at least one social media. Definitely I will put my Facebook page that I run for my weight loss, and it's very tiny. But it's okay. It's where I'm holding myself accountable. So if you want to go there, I usually put anything I post on TikTok or YouTube, I will put on there. That way it's one landing page for y'all. Then you can just watch it from there if you want to join in and cheer me on or whatever. I will leave that in. I haven't done any of that. I will try to remember to write all that out and put it in my little comment thingy that's there. Not comments, the whatever it is, where you can open it up, it says more or something, you'll see it. And I will put all my social medias there, and I will post something daily of it. Maybe I'll do something fun to make it fun. I don't know. It'll be something there to show that I'm drinking the water. Let's see. Yeah, and then as far as movement, same thing. I'm just going to, not necessarily calling it a challenge, because it's something I've already started to do, is I have to walk back and forth But and I'll share my task thing with you too as well. Maybe I'll do that of what my task or what I was supposed to get done today. So, or every day, and at the end of the day, maybe I'll try to remember to post it on the Facebook thing every morning. And then at night, you'll see the updated version of what I got done, just to hold myself accountable because I have got to get this weight off. There is no more choices. It's time, as I said the other day in a video, I have to treat this like a full-time job and I have to show up for myself. And this is showing up for myself. This is me putting work in. I'm not going to be able to just take a picture and be done. I'm not going to be able to just drink the water. I have to have accountability. And if you can think of any other way of doing it, be more than happy to hear suggestions. Just remember, I'm poor. I can't afford to go out and buy all this extra stuff just to keep track of things. But I thought I could do a fun way of somehow of taking a picture of it or having a little tracker that I can show on whatever. But I do want it to get more active and be more available, so to speak, I guess. But anyway, I hope all this made sense. And then tomorrow I'll come back on and do my plans on how to get this house cleaned up. I already started. I just started today. And I'm very proud of myself. I've got a lot of work done today. And then we'll talk about my digital stuff. So, and how I, trying to find a way of getting myself out there and making some money. So, all right, guys. I hope you had a wonderful day. Happy Monday, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.